Right to. And we're back. This is here, guys. Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail, or whatever kind of hate mail you want to call it. Basically, mostly negative comments against my comments that I made on YouTube, DeviantArt posts, videos, and artwork. Speaking out against these deviant lifestyles and others like them. Trigger warning words like penis, vagina, uterus, ovaries, testicles, and vulva will be used in these videos. I am a Bible-believing Christian, so I say may take you off. There are people that say they're Christian, but don't believe in the Bible, and what they say may take you off. There are people that say that God is evil, which is wrong. Well, that God does not exist, which is wrong, and what they say may take you off. Let's continue on here with these screen caps on my screen. That is off screen. I will not be showing you. I will not be showing you. No, that's outside. I will not be showing you because my brother says that the screen caps are evidence, basically incriminating evidence, basically of harassment, because some people were going and talking about how they hate how their bodies look, how their bodies sound, and what their bodies do, that are all normal things that they're supposed to be doing, and they're thinking about ending it all. But I say you don't have to do that. Here's the science to back up why your body is doing what it's doing, and everything's all good. And they're like, oh. And what I believe about it, according to the Bible, they're like, oh, he harassed me, arrest him. So yeah, basically, they're saying that, and I'm basically, they're saying that, and I'm basically, oh yeah, there's issues like that. So there was a Facebook post where that happened, or actually posted. I was trying to post, pictures of this cat. She was all asleep, all asleep and whatnot, but I actually posted some video. Some screen caps of these screens, uncensored. There you go. Yeah, uncensored, and because back in the old hate mail days, I would censor these pictures. I would censor these screen caps I made on my phone and my computer of these comments these people are talking about on these videos. That I was hating on, and so I was basically I accidentally sent that along with. Saying a bunch of my batch, I uploaded a bunch of them. Okay, yeah, you going in or you're not going in? What's going on? Yeah, I got driving around. That's good. Good sign because we'll go. Can you go that way, or what are you doing? You go in? What's happening? You know what? I'm sorry. I gotta finish. I gotta get going here. Right? I don't know. Yeah, okay, she's going in. Okay. It's like a cat-sized space. Where a drawer used to be in my desk. She's using that. She likes to use that as a little hiding place there. A hiding hole. Anyway, so yeah, basically, people were hating on that. Okay, there we go. Get a little boost in there. Okay. Yeah, basically, there are people, hating on that. And so, yeah, I was basically had to get rid of all the hate mail after getting rid of that video. There we go. It's just garbage man. Getting rid of that batch of pictures. Getting rid of that batch of pictures, I then had to basically, I made a video apologizing about it and talking about that stuff, and then I had to get rid of all the old hate mail. That's one of the things that was making me sad in that one video. Being real with you, I was really sad about. I was sad about having to. It was those months, maybe even a year or two or so of time spent showing off what people who believe they are transgender are saying, so when people see me say stuff like, this is fear-based, they're like, they won't be able to be like, yeah, right. You'll see when I go through all of this stuff. Because now I got to put it back on in this format, so it's less incriminating. But anyway, people are saying, I said this is fear-based. I heard of one of the person who believes they're transgender saying they're so afraid people finding out what biological sex they really are. And so someone said, no transgender person has ever said that ever. And I was able to go like, here's a link, or here's the link to the picture or video or whatever showing that they did, and as evidence that they can't refute. You'll see from the beginning eventually. But first I got to finish these screen caps from my phone. The latest and greatest. Let's go. Okay, crap. See, I don't want to actually use my my comic book page over here. I don't want to use that. Okay, there you go. Better. Now I can leave back. Okay. Then, so the comments, there's 500 responses on some of these comments. 500, over 500. Still, after all this time, it's been years. It's been a few years. And it's amazing because there was a video called I Am Transgender by Storybooth where a girl with ovaries was thinking because she doesn't fit the female stereotypes, she fits more of the male stereotypes, she's transgender. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're just, different than other girls because you're a unique individual. That that comment along with all the others was deleted. Comments were turned off, and that really sucked because there was some great stuff there. There was definitely most likely good stuff there. This one is another Storybooth story about transgender stuff, and yet it's not been deleted yet, as far as I can tell. And I'm okay with that because I get to go in and help out. So let's continue on. Yeah, I know. Okay. So let's continue on here. Someone says, me having symptoms of gender dysphoria, so fear of what could happen because of what biological sex you are. The gender roles some people may think that you're supposed to be performing. She's like, this person's like, my mom knows nothing about it. Living in Mississippi, where there's no laws of protection for transgender people faking my gender. I'm like, okay. Everything else was pretty good, but then you said faking my gender. This person says, faking it, meaning stereotypes. That's what most likely this person, he or she is saying. Going with the stereotypes of my biological sex, gender and biological sex are different things. Gender identity and biological sex are different things. And just faking that, doing stuff according, that is according to the stereotype of my biological sex. Even though I don't want to. And there's the issue. There's certain things about it that I'm like, okay, you're saying stuff like, oh no, I had to get my hair this length, or wear this outfit in this color. That's not necessary. That's what people want to think. They think it is. But if you were saying, oh no, I still have to deal with matching, hygiene or something like that, or I still have to wear clothes that accommodate the bulge in my from my penis and testicles. I'd be like, those aren't bad things. You should stop trying to. Stop doing those. There's different things about it. Different things are going, but faking it. That's what I was saying. Why fake? How can you fake something that's up to you? So I was saying gender identity. What can you want here? Someone else says, science science literally says that being trans is valid and real. No, the science says it's real. The science of survey says it's real. The science does not say it's valid. It is wrong. Continue on. There's more than what you learned in middle school. My science just confirmed that. That's a famous scientist confirmed it. But science and surveys is changeable. Science and surveys is about what people think. What makes them happy. A group of people think makes them happy in the moment, and it's not necessarily good. Because they definitely did research and talked to people and. Some people have probably said, yeah, I'm happier doing this. But you can say the same thing about drugs or alcohol. Alcohol consumption, drug use or alcohol consumption. People go say, I'm happier doing this stuff, but it's dangerous and wrong, and they should not do that. Same with this stuff. But you on here. You can't just say no if you have a dysphoria. Yes, you can. Yes, it's important to do because dysphoria is fear. Again, fear of... dysphoria is a word that means fear. It's fear of something. Your biology... fear of what the future could bring because of what you look at, what biological sex you are, the stereotypes, of course, and all that other stuff. It's fear, and you got to fight against it. What's going on here is you have people saying, "Oh no, it's something you can't resist, so you shouldn't try." That's exactly what that stuff wants. That's exactly what that stuff is. That's what it is. That's what our enemy wants. So no, you got to stay with me. Come on. If you have this for you are trans. No, you're not. No one's trans actually. You can't simply just force yourself to be in your birth assigned gender. Well, you shouldn't try to force yourself to be the stereotype. No. But if you were born testicles, that's a male. Done. You're born ovaries, that's a female. Done. I say, yes, you can say no to dysphoria. Like any other fear. Because it's a fear. Yeah. But let's see, where's this thing? My man was joke. Okay, I said, so how does it fix something that's up to you? So someone says, oh, and someone else says, it's not up to you. Yeah, it is. I guess that stuff. And someone says, your identity is up to you. Your biological sex is not. Your identity is up to you. Your biological sex is not. And someone says, it's not up to you. Well, I say, your identity is why it looks like it's not. And then someone says, scientists have confirmed that biological sex with a 3, S3X, is different from your gender. Yes. You're different from your identity. Yes. Because male and female are not identities, they are biologies. Continue on. Now, there's more to your gender, the stupid stuff you learned in middle school. And that stupid stuff you learned in middle school, that stupid stuff is the truth. The science of biology, the science of anatomy is the truth. The truth they don't like to tell because that says they have to change for the truth. The truth will change for them. So see you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube.